Guys, so I just wanted to make a quick explainer video on how to obtain the iksm token for this WumiDX power update program that I made. So here's how it works. Basically, I'm just gonna install everything with you together here. Step 1 would be you go to the Bobblehead Enthusiast channel and download the latest version of my program, which as of this video is 0.2.1. So we can download this. It's not commonly downloaded and maybe dangerous is what it says. Yeah, it's okay. Like it's accurate that it's not commonly downloaded. So here we go. Now we have the zip folder, which we can just decompress. There we go. And now to install everything, take a look at the README file. The README file says to run this program you need to acquire your iksm token as described on this side. And here's a beautiful link. So I'm actually going to open this link because I myself don't know all of the steps. I don't have them memorized. It's actually quite, it's more complicated than I'd like to admit, I think. So you have to install several programs now. First, we're going to start a download of a program called Nox Player. I'm going to Google for Nox Player download, and here go to the website called bignox.com, free Android emulator on PC and Mac. And this one we want to have because we want to have an older version of Android that we can tinker with. So let's just click on download here. And I'm just going to click right on open because I'm not going to need this file later. And then while this downloads, we can also start downloading the other program, which is called MITM proxy. So it says download MITM proxy for your operating system here. Releases for Mac, Windows, and Linux can be found here. So I'm just going to look for the release versions. Okay, it's giving me a bunch of versions. I'm just going to click on the newest one, and then here we go. MITM proxy 404 Windows installer.exe. So I'm just going to download this and click on open again. So it's going to take a second. And download complete. Yay! So let's install this. Welcome to the MITM setup proxy wizard. Okay, I'm just clicking through this. Launch MITM proxy UI now. Oh, and here's the installer for the next program. So this download just finished. Wonderful. Okay. So finish. And now for me the Nox player is already installed. So it offers me to overwrite install, which for the sake of this example I'm just going to do. Otherwise, if you don't have this one yet, it's just going to say install program. So I'm going to click on this. And this is also going to take a second. And then the last program we need is the actual Nintendo Switch NSO online app for Android. And we don't want to download this off the Android store because that's just it's a lot of a hassle to activate the Android store and everything on the virtual Android device. So we're just gonna download the app straight away, which would be Nintendo Switch Online APK. APK is what those files are called. And then go to the website called APK Mirror. Just any of those links would be fine. And now click on the latest version, Nintendo Switch Online 1.5.0 of this, as of this video. So here we go. Now it's always kind of tough to find the right link. Oh, here we go. Download variant 1.5.0. It's this one. Architecture Universal, and we can click on this. And now it says download APK. So here we go. And we're going to save this. So while this is downloading, the installation of our Nox player just finished, so we can actually start the player. and it's gonna give us a small advertisement for some video game, because this is how the Nox Player, the company behind it, like finances itself. Now where's our guide? Wait, because no, this is the point where I actually have to look things up. Okay. Okay, so now we want to set up this virtual phone in a way that it sends and retrieves data not directly from the internet, but from this iksm program. So everything, all the data that we send and retrieve, we're basically catching ourselves. Because that way we can also retrieve this proxy, this token that we want to have. So to do that, the first thing we need is our own IP address. So on Windows, just right click on the start button, and go to Windows PowerShell. I don't think we need admin rights for that. So this takes a second, and now type ipconfig. So it also says this one in the in this explainer text. So here we go. Okay, there we go. And now it gives you a bunch of information. Here we go. Here's the IP4 address is this one in my case. So I want to keep this one open. And the next step is that this thing called IP4 address, I want to set on this virtual phone as internet connection. So we're going to Tools here, to Settings. Then we long tap on the Wi-Fi icon, I think. Oh, we don't. Okay. We tap on the Wi-Fi icon, and then we long tap on Wired SSID, Modify Network, Advanced Options, Proxy, Manual. Okay, proxy host name. Now we enter this IPv4 address that we found using the ipconfig command. So in my case, that's 192.168.0.27. And the proxy port can be 8080. Save. And there's that. I'm wondering, it should ask us for a password or something at some point. But apparently not right now. Oh, wait, it's gonna ask us for the password later for the certificate, I think. Okay, so next step is we go to the browser on this phone. So wait a second. Here's the button to bring you back to the start page, and we want to open the browser. Security warning, yeah, that's okay. So it shouldn't actually open. Yes. Yeah, it shouldn't actually work, because we just basically crashed our own internet. And that's exactly what we want on the phone, of course, just not on your actual computer, just on the phone. Now we want to run this iksm proxy. So, oh wait, it's already running. I think we ran it when we installed the program. So let's just enter http://mitm.it. And it says click to install your mitm proxy certificate. Yay! And now we can just click on Android. Starting download. So I guess this is downloading now. Right. Hope this is how to install. Open settings, credential storage, install from. Okay. Settings, credential storage. Okay, well I've only done this once, so I hope this is gonna work out. Settings, credential storage. Well, let's see if this works. Settings. I'm just gonna tap on search. Credential storage. Okay. And now credentials. Oh my gosh. Okay, trusted, unknown sources. device admin. Okay. Okay, wait, what is this? Wait, what's the thing called again? Under open from. Ah, tap install from storage. Okay. Well, it only says install from SD card, but here we go. Internal storage. Let's see if there's something. Download, and then there's something called PEMCRT. So I guess this is what we need. Name the certificate. I'm just gonna give it a name. MITM. Let's hope this works. You need to set. There we go. There we go. So before you can set a credential storage, you need to set up a password. So let's do this. We set up a pin, and pin's just gonna be 1111. Continue. Confirm your pin 1111. Wow, this is so secure. Yeah, whatever. MITM is installed. Awesome. Wait a second. I want to make sure. Okay, we're still recording. Awesome. Because I'm a little bit scared that like all of this work is for nothing if I forget like pressing record. Okay, so we've got this. Now the next step would be to install the Nintendo Switch Online app. So we just downloaded the file. It's under should be under my download folder. Let's see where we can find it. Oh, there we go. This file. Just gonna drag this into the Nox player and install completed. Yay, that was easy. And now it wants us to log in, I think. Nintendo Switch Online, enhance your gameplay, blah blah blah. Okay. Thank you. Clicking on the arrow. Please sign into your Nintendo account. Sign in. And here's the Nintendo account sign-in page. So wait a second. Now I'm gonna send you over to some other screen so I can enter my password safely. How about I'm gonna give you some music. We did it! Yeah. Okay. So here's the screen. It says welcome. I literally just got an email. New sign in. This is an automatically generated email. Blah blah blah. So we click on start. And now here's the thing. So this MITM proxy, when MITM proxy started, it opened this web page. I'm actually, just for the sake of the explanation, I'm going to close MITM proxy. I'm going to start this again. MITM proxy. There we go. So it says MITM proxy UI, and this should in a second open a web page on my browser. There we go. And this basically intercepts the connection between this phone and the internet. So now I'm going to open Splatoon 2 game-specific services, and you can see here how the links are going to fill. And now go to any link that starts with .NET API. So for example, splatoon2.nintendo.app/API/records. We click on this one, and now here it says cookie iksm session, and then here's this beautifully long number. And that's what you need. This is your iksm token. So we're going to the settings on my program. Wait, this is still the compressed version. uncompressed. I totally uncompressed this one. Well, I guess I'm gonna uncompress it again. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Now you go to settings. By the way, you shouldn't, like, I'm kind of carefree right now. You shouldn't actually, like, give this code out, because, like, if you use this particular code on my program, you can actually try it out if you'd like. If you use this particular code, maybe, I hope you can see it. I guess it might be pixelated. You're actually going to get access to my Nintendo Switch Splatoon 2 data. So if you just want to try out the program on somebody else's data, try this code. But it only works for like today and tomorrow, because you actually have to refresh the token. Yay! So here we go. I just clicked save as, and now my program should actually be working. So it says protected your PC, because again, the program that I wrote, like, nobody uses the program, because like I just coded it for myself and right now just for the followers, for the subscribers, which means that Windows doesn't recognize the program and is kind of scared that you say publisher, unknown publisher. So you click on more info and then run anyway. And now it should be working. There we go, there we go. So it just loaded the information for the current mode that is in rotation. And then since we're not playing a match, no win, no lose information. So there we go. Now after a few days, this iksm token, it actually resets, it becomes invalid. And then when you start the program, you're going to get the information like update your iksm token thingy again. You might have seen it if you try to run the program without doing all of this process. And then what you can do is just, like, now it's way faster. So I'm gonna close everything. Okay, now you just open the Nox player and iksm proxy. There we go. And you don't actually have to repeat all of those steps again. Just wait until Android is starting. So iksm proxy just started and it's now intercepting the connection. Now we type in our beautiful password 1111. Open the Nintendo Switch app. Wait a second. Wait a second. And click on Splatoon 2. And now somewhere in here it should say again app.nintendo.net API records. And here again we have iksm session. Here's the code. So we can copy this. And there's a new functional iksm code. This might actually be, yeah, this is still the same code because like we didn't actually have to refresh this because it's still valid. But if you, after a few days, this code becomes invalid. So if you then do this, what I just showed you, open the two programs and open the app, then you will get a new code. And again, the program still works and everything is fine and everybody's happy. Yay! Well, yeah, that's how it works. So I can stop recording now, and thank you everybody for, so like, thank you guys again for subscribing to my stream. And how long is this video? How long is 18 minutes? 18 minutes, guys. Have fun guys. 18 minutes. Oh my gosh, I need to get lunch. My stream's gonna start soon. Oh no. Okay, stop recording. Bye bye.